Welcome back, everybody. It's another Saturday here in the studio.
It's a special day.
Well, yeah, we have our boy here.
What up?
I will say one of the YINZBOYZ.
Officially,
Yeah, legitimately.
I know someone who isn't, but we'll get into that a little later.
Number one, neither of them own any monetary rights
Correct.
to the show. Just
As of yet.
Yeah,
just to put that out there. just to let it be known.
Listen, we may have to hire John or Derek, for that matter, when we get big enough, and then they can be paid by us and be employed by us.
Derek's going to work for
Maybe
like
consider part owning for
Oompa Loompa wages for Derek.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'm all about it. Anyways, as usual, the hotline.
Yeah.
Calls, text 412-613-1116. And the email, therealyinzboys@gmail.com.
You can also find us YINZBOYZ.com and Facebook. No Facebook. There's no
Facebook.
Facebook.
No, not yet. No, maybe never.
I don't know.
Actually,
We might not. Well,
Yeah.
I'm on. It's a meta platform at Instagram.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Snapchat.
Snap. We'll get our snap in as usual. We're trying to do now pictures of the guests. Afterwards we'll throw up there.
We also do have merch, not the.
Well, not the. Yeah. Wow. The koozie didn't fit over this, but.
Oh Jesus! Christ.
Yeah. Look at that.
Blew that one off.
What a koozie.
I mean, it
Hell of a koozie.
hell of a shirt.
Hell of a guy gave it to me.
It was me.
It wasn't me. Yeah.
It was me. Just everybody knew, but I just had to. It's like Derek's a bitch. I have to clarify sometimes.
You don't have to.
Well,
Either way,
let's talk about it.
I want to get this back up here too. We're talking about Derek. I listen. I don't know if I started off because you guys can paint the picture a little better. We're all in the same group text message together, but
I think you're a little more salty about it.
I am
than we are. So it's probably better if we set the tone for everybody, right?
I agree.
I'm gonna need a beer here, but
sure.
Well, I know I was pretty sure I was just sitting there, in my underwear.
Naturally,
the text rolls in, and Derek's just standing on the slopes snowboarding without us.
Oh, so Derek, our buddy, one of the YINZBOYZ, I will say, just to paint the picture.
He's a real piece of shit.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to do him like that yet.
Well,
so we
gotta set the scene.
We've all been skiing before together, or snowboarding.
Not sexually.
No. Well, that's a different story. You'd be manning the skis.
No,
in that situation.
No. I'm armless in that situation.
Yeah, sure. But like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. You're talking about gay skiing or whatever. I don't know. But,
yeah, I definitely didn't go that time.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
I actually did not go with you guys last time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking me and Ken. I'm getting to you. Don't worry.
Sorry. I'm not worried. I ain't worried about nothing, dude.
I believe that.
It's the kind of guy I am.
Well,
it's the kind of guy you get.
Tell me. Anyway, so Derek sent us this picture of the slopes. We've all been before. It was alluded that we're going to bring each other.
You want one of these?
Yeah.
What?
They're easy going. Keep
so
doing that.
So like I said, I don't know how to open that.
He's kind of doing it.
I don't want to
pop, dude. Just gotta pop.
I don't want to rip it.
It's all good.
Thank
you must rip it.
So, anyways, we've been before. It was kind of implied because last year we didn't get to go because the weather, there was like no snow, and then this year there's snow, and naturally, like I will say, we haven't talked about it, but
we have not.
Derek just out of the blue sends us this picture of him on the slopes. It was very offensive.
It was. Derek,
on
you're
a
listening.
Friday night.
It was.
He's not listening, though, is the thing.
It was almost aggressive, if anything.
Hey, had a nice day today. You guys aren't interested in this sort of thing that I would do.
You guys, I didn't think you'd even be interested, bro.
Well, that's literally what he said.
I'm going to be honest.
So it was a little bit of a,
cocksucker.
It was a little bit of a slap in the face, to be honest, Derek, if you watch this.
I have a full gear setup. You know what I mean? I probably couldn't have made it, but it's neither here nor there.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
It is irrelevant. Yeah.
I wouldn't have made it, but you didn't invite me.
Yes.
Every time I go fishing, I always send everybody a text.
You certainly do.
Hey, guys, I'm going fishing. Would you like to come with me?
You most certainly do.
No
and I'm
pressure.
the only one that ever comes.
That's
not
lately,
true.
yes. Well,
That's not true.
That's for me.
I've seen him catch a couple. I mean, you guys both caught some decent. We got to get 24.
I need to step it up. I've been lacking.
Same.
30-inch plus muskies.
I need something in my life
or
like
big.
that.
plus 5 pound bass.
Oh yeah.
Big fat boy.
Well,
I've learned of a new muskie spot also around us.
Yeah,
Very
you
close.
were sending in the snaps heavily of multiple different sizely muskie.
Well, I didn't catch any big ones, but that's
they look big to me. You got that angle right.
They were all 30 plus inch fish.
God knows how to take a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Make something look big.
I don't need to though. That's the thing. It just naturally just happens. I don't know. You know. Anyways, it's very offensive that Derek would do that.
it is, and I'll never forget it.
None of us will.
yeah.
None of us will. This is mark the day.
Our 9/11.
It was January 17th, 19th. January 19th will live in infamy that Derek smited us.
I mean, it's worse than the 6th for sure. By the way, check out that episode with our buddy Vern.
Yeah, if you're just checking in for the first time for this podcast,
Watch
last week
episode.
we had a guest that was at the Capitol for January 6th, and he brought a lot of insight, a lot of things that weren't media. What would you say weren't
covered?
You weren't
Yeah,
covered.
weren't
There you have it. Yeah, it was a really good episode. So check that out, man. And hit his plugs up too. I forget
Electric Uncle Sam and
So it was,
something-
yeah.
I can't remember. I don't want to say something wrong.
Yeah. Either way, we're gonna get him back on again for a part 2 because it was just too much to cover in an hour session. But it blew my tits off, man. It was something. I wish I was there. I just I kind of don't
Pretty
now.
glad
though.
I wasn't.
Yeah, because of what they're doing. What they're doing.
You wanna
Vern's a good dude.
You guys
Yeah.
want to get into the first news story I have for you?
Let's go. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Directly related to that. So
interesting.
I'm going to read you the headline on this one, if the internet down here works.
It does.
So, report, feds monitor bank records for gun and Bible purchases. Words like MAGA and Trump.
Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods was the other one. I saw this too.
Yeah.
It was
So, basically, the federal government, the Treasury Department, in conjunction with, I'm assuming the Justice Department, but identify potentially violent extremists in the aftermath of the January 6th Capitol riot. So they're obviously, this is already
So wait, let's go to the first part. What were they monitoring first?
your bank records.
For gun purchases?
Any purchase, any
Bible
keywords.
purchases.
Well, I heard the Bible thing, which that's a whole nother thing. But
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being a
that's
God-fearing
crazy,
man.
man. That's crazy.
It's just the weaponization of the justice
The
system
state.
to-
The state is becoming a
But
massive police state.
It is. What? Yet though, think about this: all the mass shooters. I should say all of them, but
the most of
most of
a
them
lot of the recent ones.
antidepressants, right? But there's
Well,
no.
that's number one across the board. But the pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know that.
Well, of course.
Or they won't let you
Right.
talk about
They
it.
also want you on them.
Well, yeah,
So
absolutely.
like they will see people's, I guess, bank records or whatever for an event like this and take it to the nth degree. But for anything that doesn't fit the narrative, it's just like this. Look at them.
My question is, how many employees do you think are seriously sitting there monitoring
Whoa, hold on.
your records, like in basing decisions being made off of
it is-
what they're seeing? What the fuck are they even doing with that?
It has-
besides putting you on a list, and then by the time they figure all this shit out, they just basically have everyone on the fucking list. So what's the point?
Hold on. Number one, it goes through. It's,
I would
it's,
say AI
it's,
first, though,
It's,
but
it's
yeah.
not a person.
It has to be,
It's
yeah, a
AI.
bot.
AI aggregates all the data. AI, quote unquote.
Then you have one person that can sift.
Well,
So
no,
they're
they
gonna-
get,
through the
they
data.
get, they
Yeah.
get the
Is this
levels, the hierarchy.
Pre-planning for the social credit score, or
Good chance.
It literally,
Yeah.
that's what they do.
they're building their database and going to give you a
This
hard
is- this is-
baseline. You know,
This is why I will say this is why they want to get rid of money, is because it's all privacy.
right?
Sure.
If I buy something in cash, the only people that have a record of it are me and the
and-
store I bought
yeah.
it from.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
You know.
Or even worse, you and I, if we did a cash
we
deal.
barter-
no one
that's-
knows
we
anything.
barter.
be-
They
that's-
hate
That's
that.
dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
That's dangerous. We can't have that.
How
Yeah.
can they possibly tax a barter?
So that's this is why it's all about control of money. That's why they want to go to digital
Sure.
currency. They want to be able to track everything you buy, and
FedCoin, baby. Coming to you.
that's why they hate money. They hate cash.
Stock up, people.
It's freedom. It's money is freedom. Physical cash.
Money.
It's fiat.
I would actually say, like, money.
Even though it is fake, it
it's still-
it
yeah,
does still
there's-
give you that freedom.
But
to-
money's independence. Independence gives you that
Mm. Yeah.
freedom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a step in the line. But
It's liquid
yeah.
freedom,
Right.
essentially.
Right.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, me too.
But yeah, they've been monitoring everybody's bank accounts. They all do it. And then your credit card companies, they sell all that data to everybody.
Of course, yeah.
Everybody.
And it's
There's
on every single fucking what do they
Every-
call that thing you got to sign, read and sign before you open an account?
Oh, the terms
Yeah, terms and conditions. Yeah.
All I'm saying is everybody else is selling my shit. I'll sell it. You know, it's already for sale. I'll sell it probably cheaper.
No, I'm not disagreeing. Yeah, you
Just give me the money directly.
Right.
and
just hook
Right.
up hook up that rectal
Get the
transfer.
middleman out of here.
Elon Musk suppository, and they just track
I'll
everything.
power the batteries, dude. Just fucking get that Mayjack rolling.
Well, it's like Ken. He does his hummingbirds.
Oh, I do them all day. Yeah. I'm doing it right now.
No, that's more of this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hummingbirds are based, honestly.
And don't forget about my Kegels too.
Well, that's more because your butthole's so loose.
No, it's for my
This is not
pelvic floor.
okay.
But
yeah, because you're a strong guy.
The whole floor needs work.
It's to keep it.
It's
It's such a high
rotted
level.
out, dude.
Just get rotted
There's
out.
some water damage.
Oh, there's significant structural.
Boeing. There's a whole lot of stuff.
Oh,
going on.
termites.
It's not up to code.
Good
Termites.
segue into
Not
the.
up to
Did we talk about Boeing and the doors?
Oh, the door.
I think we talked
did a
about-
little
did we
bit
last
but
week?
we should.
Yeah.
Well, we can roll that into the FAA.
Do you have
story
any
I
more information? What do you know about this?
Nah. Well,
Being,
so that's out of
This isn't the first time it's
being a
happened.
guy who knows stuff like this.
it's out of my realm because they issued an emergency AD for that, which is similar to a recall on a car. They call it airworthiness directive, but I'll go down that road a little differently. It's just kind of out. I don't work on that
Don't get
specific
too boring
airframe.
with
It's
it.
Yeah,
more of
yeah,
a
yeah.
total recall.
No offense, but
No,
just,
but it is,
you'll
yeah.
confusing
Yeah.
people, especially me.
No. We got to talk about it because I'll
You can
I'll suss through it.
you can
Well,
translate.
I'll tell you. I can.
Neil's gonna translate to me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's, it'll be a medium of exchange.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're not going to go down that specific route entirely because I don't know enough about it to keep
It's-
going. But
so I read a little bit about it. Not the first time it's happened.
So bolts coming loose or something. What's the deal here?
There's been all these insiders talking about how terrible the QC is
Sure.
on all of their products.
I believe
they're
it, yeah.
concerned about it. And this isn't the 747
These
Max
planes
or
that are doing
737.
this, how old are they? Because a lot of planes are really.
I think they're
old.
newer.
that's
I
an
think they're
800,
newer.
right? It was an 800 Max,
They're the newer
737.
one they just released that got grounded before for the flight control shit.
Less than 10 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's in airplane years. That's very new. Like our flight school airplanes in 1968. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's like what I've learned the little I do know about airplanes. A lot of airplanes are really fucking old.
Yeah, well, bro, it's so expensive to
People
manufacture
don't fucking
and
get
operate
rid of them like
yeah.
cars.
Oh, they
Well,
do,
it's-
and they're reliable. They just are. That's why
It's not
Yeah.
it's not subject to the physics that a car is necessarily. Like a
True.
car rolls down the road, it's got a lot of once you're in the air,
Cars are also built really cheap and
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah.
With the shittiest materials they can possibly
They're
use.
engineered.
there's a reason they
They
call
want them to
stuff
rust away, so you have to go buy a new one. It's just how it works.
planned obsolescence. But
Yeah.
there's a reason they call things like, oh, that's aerospace, or like this is
Aerospace
high tech.
technology.
It's high tech.
You pay severely when you have that tag added
High
to
grade
it too.
materials, a lot of aluminum.
Yeah, and almost everything that you buy that says aircraft grade aluminum, it's not.
It's not.
It's definitely. I'm telling you right
No,
now.
it is
it's
it's
not.
aluminum.
It's a gimmick.
Yeah,
It
but
is
that's
aluminum.
it is
It's a gimmick
aluminum.
used by big aluminum to sell you subpar aluminum
It's Alcoa.
at aerospace aluminum prices.
Alcoa aluminum. It's all it's a sham.
Damn
You
shame.
say aluminum. Well, we all say aluminum.
Aluminium.
I hate people that say aluminium.
Hate 'em all.
That pisses
Well,
me
listen,
off.
Don't upset our
We do
British-
have
our British
actually some
listeners.
British listeners.
I don't
so-
care. Fuck
Fuck
y'all.
yeah.
If you say aluminium, go fuck yourself.
You can suck my 1776
wrong.
limey cock.
Oh, cut that. Sorry.
Tea drinking bitch.
Well, they're our allies now, so we're cool with them. But just remember.
Well, you're allowed to
just
say that
remember
word actually because you were referring to what
a
the
cigarette,
British.
yeah. Well, more of a French cigarette, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to cut that.
Just beep it.
I didn't really say it. We'll move past it. We'll
Move past it.
I don't even know what you said, dude.
I didn't
can't
say it.
remember.
Didn't do nothing.
It sounds like I didn't do anything. Anyways,
That's what I heard.
The airplane
British-
shit.
yeah. The British, they don't know. Don't worry about it.
I don't know nothing, dude.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor.
it's in regard to like
don't know.
QC.
Well, hold on. Don't go insulting the Irish. What are you talking about?
I sort of thought the first person with an accent that I sort of like immediately recalled was Conor McGregor.
He hates English people as well as I.
I'm more Irish.
You
than
should.
but yeah.
What
know?
if we're still on that topic? What I learned too that the harp initially from Guinness
We
that,
should
that
probably
took that.
flex a little.
Well, yeah, I'll do it. But
Yeah,
this is not why I got the tattoo, but cool to know afterwards. But the Guinness, they took that harp, and the harp was a sign of freedom from England because back when they tried to acquire, which is not actually that terribly long ago.
Through means of force.
Yeah,
Well-
but initially they weren't allowing them to play music. They weren't allowing them to do.
Who? People in Ireland?
Well, yeah, they weren't allowing the Irish
You can't
to do
right,
that.
right.
You can't speak your language.
So the harp was actually
they're
a
speaking Gaelic or Celtic.
Yep,
or
exactly. They didn't want
that.
them speaking Gaelic.
Yep.
The harp was a sign of rebellion for them. So I guess that's why Guinness decided to use that. Well, I use it because I'm an alcoholic, but that's not why I picked the tattoo. Different.
Neither here nor there.
But now that's why I picked the tattoo.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a great story.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I sort
History.
of. I mean, you're bald.
I could have said it better myself, but I didn't.
Well, I was just gonna let him finish. with a sweatshirt like that, how can I not let him?
That's
finish?
a hell of a sweatshirt, man. It takes me back to the 90s in fucking elementary school.
It's the wolf pack.
Kids like around, fucking smelling like shit wearing that shirt.
The thing is, no one in this
There was-
world knows who that
There
is.
was always.
Sorry.
Everybody
You were a nice
knows-
kid. You just
No,
dog. Wash your balls.
Like I said, there's always one kid. Everybody knows. Everybody can relate.
Everybody had that smelly ass
Yes,
kid.
there's
dude.
a smelly kid in school, and I don't want my kid to be that.
Absolutely no.
Just saying.
I'd never allow that.
No.
I'd beat that kid. That kid would be bruised up before he could smell bad.
You can't do that, John. The CPS will be all over your ass.
He's not going to
nowadays.
stink, though. He's not going to stink.
Well, I didn't say he was going to stink.
He's gonna
I just-
smell
I
like
just
blood.
Said, I just
That's
said he
what
was
I'm
going to
saying.
be
He's gonna
bruised up. He's
smell
going to
good.
look like a fucking banana. That's
He won't be
been
bruised up. That'll take a
busted
couple
around
times,
a couple
dude,
times
before-
on the counter, you know.
Oh.
You know
That's
what
funny.
I'm talking about, dude. You're way out of line.
I'm a daily shower, and the exception though, when I got in something going on, like I've been known to go 3 days, like if I'm camping or doing something like that.
If you're
If we're
camping, come on,
yeah,
dude.
if we're camping, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
we've done
You've
that
been
before.
known to do that for a long time. Man.
Are you calling Ken the smelly kid?
No.
Is he the smelly one of the group?
That's something I never knew about Ken.
If anyone,
What's that?
There's, I wouldn't say there's not a smelly one of our group.
I don't think so.
There's no smelly.
We all have
YINZBOYZ.
decent hygiene.
I mean, we'll get a musk going if we've been out all day, like drinking and sweating.
That's every man.
yeah,
Like,
that's just a part of being a fucking man, dude.
sure, unless you're Tyler, don't say last
Well,
name.
that's what I was gonna say.
That
I was
dude
gonna say,
stinks.
But he's technically
Yeah,
not,
but he's
not
a big boy, dude. Big
Of
sweaty
course,
boy.
of course. Did we talk about the story in Erie with him? And this is kind of where I was
Oh
going. with
no,
it.
I don't think we haven't talked about the Erie story.
So
Erie's a great place.
since
Everyone,
we're
should
just
check
going-
it out. Yeah.
we're going obviously off the cuff. And we're not even
Yeah,
keeping
we're
on
just-
any stories here. But since
Let
I
me-
brought up
let's-
Tyler,
let's do this shot first.
let's do it. So
Oh.
when we were in Erie, Tyler came with us, and
He was-
this is before I got a chance to reunite with you again,
Cheers, gentlemen.
boys. Wish you were here, Derek.
Oof.
It's actually pretty smooth.
Can't chug the straight vodka.
It's all good. Save it for later.
Yellow Rebel.
So Tyler came up with us. We got a hotel up there, and is
Slash?
that Red Bull?
Yeah.
Thanks, dog.
The beer
Okay.
did his thing.
Tyler came up, and we stayed at one of the hotels. We told you briefly about the story. We got kicked out.
You guys got kicked out
Whoa,
of
hold on. It
Erie,
was more-
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We didn't get kicked out. For the record,
Barred from the city.
no, we
Right.
were able to stay at the hotel for the night.
They were asked to kindly leave.
No, we weren't asked. No.
Well, you're ruining this whole story, dog.
I was
You
the
guys
most-
told me
I
my
was the-
whole life. Everything's a
Yeah.
lie.
I was
You
the
told me
most-
you were kicked out of Erie.
That's what he told us. That hotel
Well, technically,
manager.
we're kicked out of that hotel for life. We're banned.
That's
for
for sure.
life. That we're banned for life.
But he said if we ever see you in this town again, you
Yeah,
know,
but-
apparently
yeah, I could. I mean, I have about
Fucking
16
tombstone over
16
here. If I ever
things.
see you in this town again,
Yeah.
boy.
No.
But either well,
That
that,
was-
story's a whole different. And if we haven't talked about it, we'll bring it up again in full. But I don't want to waste a half-hour segment on Erie.
It's a great story.
But we were up there, and we brought Tyler with us, so we were doing this the
whole-
the show for the street. I don't know if we told you this. So we had a balcony seat right across from a theater that was up there.
Okay.
And we were all literally in our underwear.
Out,
no. What we do, we had
No.
people whistling out the window, go, "Hey, take a look up here."
It was also the poop dollar.
Oh, the poop dollar too.
Flying in the wind. But
So we were whistling at people in the street coming out of the theater, and there was a drove of people out there.
they were leaving the theater.
But the blinds were closed, and then we had someone open them as soon as we got everybody's attention. It was Tyler and I just in our underwear. We were doing like
They were thonged up.
Oh yeah, dude, we were doing a
Flexing
little
hard,
show.
dude.
But he was like, "Sorry, dog, I stink right now." I was like, "It's fine, dude. Like, we're doing this. Like, it's no big deal. No, seriously, look at this." And he goes,
Look at this.
He blew it at you?
"Oh yeah." He lit this.
Oh,
he
my
lit this and
God.
blew it, and I was like,
What a fucking
"Oh
son of a bitch.
my!" He's a savage, dude. Like that fucking.
He's literally a caveman for anybody trying to get a visual on this guy.
We need to get
He
him on the
looks
pod.
like a-
Talking about- well,
Slightly Cro-Magnon.
he's definitely he's got some Neanderthal DNA.
Of course,
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
You know.
Good
Damn.
dude.
But that's
Smart
all.
guy, too.
Yeah. Oh man. Again, we like to get him on the pod, and he listens, so maybe he'll hear this and make some time to get up here. If he's allowed, he's a federal agent now, so I don't know if he's allowed.
I don't know about all that, but
Tomato.
I mean, he is, but I don't know if.
Ken's trying to make it sound a lot
Yeah,
cooler than it is.
yes,
He's not.
exactly.
He's not an agent.
Yeah, he is.
We'll say.
That's it. No, he gets issued a badge.
I'm sort of an agent of like the public government, so like kind of the same thing.
He's a
Anything-
3-letter agency. He
Me
gets
too.
a badge.
Me too.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
That's fine. I mean,
I'll give him
yes,
that.
there's formalities.
I'll give him that.
You're trying to make him sound like a fucking fed.
Ken-
This
well, he
dude
is a
walks
fed.
around with a gun
Ken,
No,
one
he's a
time-
fed.
for the government.
No,
he does
But
not
all
do that.
3-letter agencies are federal agents.
One
That's
time, Ken was like, "I'm employed. I have a
Ken
government
thought
ID.
he was
I have
a fed, too.
I'm a veteran." Is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Ken thought.
Oh, I would
Right.
never do that.
He's
Stolen valor.
I would never do
all
that.
the place.
All the time.
I've seen he's got the setups, dude. He's got the fucking.
I've seen him try to get a discount at
yeah,
Wendy's
yeah.
one time.
He's got all the medals
What the
too.
fuck are you talking about?
We're at Tim
all the
Hortons, too.
medals.
It was Tim Hortons in New York.
Tim Hortons.
I've
I
never.
saw him, dude, up in Erie. We went to because we
Bro,
went to pass.
I went
never
to the
been
Tim
to a
Hortons
Tim
in
Hortons.
Erie when I
No,
was
we
camping.
went to that
with-
Tim Hortons. Don't.
I've
lie to
never been
yourself.
there.
Yes, you have.
No.
Well, we didn't go in the Tim Hortons, but
No,
we
then your
to
story's
Tim
botched.
Hortons. No, we went to Tim Hortons.
Bro, we had like the worst experience at that Tim Hortons in Erie with my family and I. We were trying to go to McDonald's for breakfast.
Yeah, it's right
We're
next
fucking
to it, yeah.
lazy.
Sure.
And
American
They were
for
fucking
everybody.
shut down for some reason. It's like, what the fuck?
The ice cream machine, dude.
And there was this restaurant up there called Tacky's. It was our favorite place.
Yeah.
And they sold it, shut down, whatever. It was the worst thing that ever happened. Then they built an IHOP. That shut down. Yeah, it's just
Well, that city
place is kind of dying up there. It's kind of sad.
There's no. It's all the population is old and dying. We need to move up there, honestly, and
We need to get up there and spend money, make money up there.
reinvigorate.
Yeah,
you know,
tax
the
it up.
town, Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
no, I'm
tax
not.
it
I don't
up.
want to pay any taxes, but
Well,
Well,
if there's
we
any
do.
sponsors, if there's any sponsors for corporations in Erie, Pennsylvania that want to take YINZBOYZ up on
Yeah,
that,
dude.
let me know. I mean, we'll invigorate your town.
We'll fucking
it's the
help you
berries.
out.
We'll invigorate the berries.
Well, Neil could do that.
that's what I'm saying. I'll spread my seed up there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Well, crime has also gone up in Erie significantly. In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
past
I
5
will
years.
say. I mean,
Has
I caught a couple hogs up there. You did too, honestly.
Oh yeah, we were
hogs up there.
beating the sheep's head up.
And the white bass. It was
White bass.
That was
yeah.
That
I had a white
was a
bass
good-ass
when I
day
was
of
up
fishing.
there. That was it. That was all I had.
We'll roll some pictures in. No, because
Yeah.
you weren't there the one.
No,
time.
no, I was
know,
talking when
yeah.
we went up. But yeah,
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, it was.
I saw a school of alligator gar swimming in that lake when I was fishing there. It was pretty cool. I've never seen them before.
I've caught a gar or two down in the city.
Really?
They're
Interesting.
nasty.
I heard they like
From a
they grab your bait and
yeah,
just sit
it's,
there. With
It's
it.
hard to hook them.
It's like a catfish
yeah.
almost.
No, but they have such a long, thin mouth that you can't like. It's hard.
You gotta wait for them to swallow it.
it's hard to
almost
hook- well,
get them to
yeah.
hook them.
But they get pretty big. It's spotted gar, I believe, in Pennsylvania. But about, I think they get up to like 5 feet.
Like muskie size, yeah. Well,
Muskie's
that's
got
bigger
a-
than a muskie, man. 5 foot.
yeah, but
Jeez.
I don't think weight wise.
I wonder what's the biggest thing ever caught in the Three Rivers. Do you think
Probably a big flathead.
a big, huge catfish had to be?
I still, my goal for 24, I got to catch a big 30+ pound catfish.
We need a boat.
No. We can do it in the city.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we go to the city and get a boat,
I've
and
been-
go
well,
to some of them fucking.
I've been researching the spots. I think we can do it from shore pretty easily.
My buddy was telling me some spot over near Bellevue.
Yeah.
There was some bridge
that's
that
the
you,
Ohio,
like,
yeah.
hooked up across or whatever, and he was smashing some big boys out there.
I'm telling you, I have a couple spots we'll go to. We won't reveal them to the listeners, but
Yeah, well, you never reveal a good fishing spot to anyone.
we should
Really.
probably. I mean,
That's like a code.
if people don't know, like
You know, and if you don't, then fuck you. But
literally fuck you. That's standard procedure. I mean, Ken's kind of like being quiet right now because he didn't catch that many fish. So
He doesn't really fish like that.
I get
so.
it. I get it. You know.
Even though he's got the boat.
Well, he caught a
Great
big
boat.
He caught a big.
It's a
carp.
pleasure boat, not a fishing boat.
Well, it's got a bimini top. It's got a bimini
It's not
top.
a fishing vessel.
I have been pleasured in and by the boat.
It's a great setup. I like it.
The best was we all three get on the boat. We're backing out, fucking all nice and easy. And this bad boy, it's it's like a 3-up with a little bimini, and it's got what, a 9.9 on it.
Johnson,
No.
What is it?
No, it's a 7.5.
7.5. All right.
Yeah,
So
it's-
it's just enough to like get the boat going with 3,
Portly
bulky
men. Yeah.
men.
Yeah,
We're just
plus,
big men,
I
yeah.
mean, we had a haul too.
And so Ken floors it, and with all of the like 10 pounds of thrust that this engine puts out, rips the seat bolts out of the fucking floor of my seat, and I just go rolling into Ken's lap with like my head right into his dick.
It was awesome.
whoa! I mean,
I just since been fortified since then because I don't want to have that event or be sued. I have personal liability now. So
He sexually assaulted me on the boat
it sounds like you.
with the throttle.
It sounds like a Jeff Epps situation. We were headed out to an island, and then
Well,
things
Ken-
started happening. It was
Ken
it was
doesn't have
under,
an egg penis or anything.
Well,
like that.
it's egg shaped, but it's not like it's smaller than an egg.
It's a long egg, dude.
no, it's a goose egg, if anything. But
Their eggs are pretty big, right?
quail
yeah.
egg, but yeah.
sure.
Oh, that's,
So,
that's a smaller.
I will
fowl.
say,
Probably
say,
has a smaller egg. If you know what I'm.
is it drift? No, quails have huge egg holes. So the
What, cloacas?
How would
yeah,
you
yeah.
know that?
Cloaca.
they shit and piss and
One hole.
excrete
Can you
eggs.
use it in a sentence?
Iridocyclitis.
I was gonna say some other words. I can't say on the podcast. Pineapple would be a synonym.
Yeah.
Iridocyclitis.
I was gonna say though, even for that 7.5, it does right out of the dig. It does have a
moves.
little bit of thrust right out.
It's just enough to send me flying into Ken's lap, dude. 5 seconds into our fishing trip.
I'm gonna say it was partially not enough force for what I think the boat's very powerful, but also Ken's craftsmanship.
It was the rotted out
Yeah,
wood, like Ken's rotted out bottom.
Well,
dude.
Ken's craftsmanship was a little subpar, but it would have been fine if he didn't gun it. I will say
If he
Oh,
would
yeah.
have not floored it,
it would have been fine.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
I'm gonna put a
So
digger.
he's not allowed to drive the boat anymore, is what we're
No,
saying.
I'm putting a digger prop on it so it thrusts even harder out of the
Oh,
dig.
nice.
Slower top
Standard
speed
or straight up.
with 6
bud.
to midnight.
I want it to 12 o'clock this thing all the way across fucking Moraine.
Whoa! Cut that! Cut that!
God
cut
damn
that.
it. All right.
What?
That's all right.
We can't say that.
Why?
We can't give people away where we fish at and like.
You guys are literally named YINZBOYZ.
Yeah, but that could be any.
Everybody
No,
fishes
yeah.
in fucking
Yeah,
Moraine.
you're
What
right.
the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking
This is-
about?
this is two
we
times
we can
we've
say
cut
that.
it.
We can
I
say
can't
that.
say a fuck. We're just saying Lake Erie.
don't
You
say
can't
that.
tell anyone
That's
where
true.
we're
You're
at.
right. He's right. He's right.
But
yeah, we can say
Erie's
it.
more than an hour away from us.
Now you're giving us the precise location. They know a radius.
They can try.
Now they got a radius.
Anyways, like I was saying,
Hour from you, bud, not me, dude.
no, because I drive fast.
No, you don't drive as fast as me, dude.
Well, not in that, but like in something else, I would. I drive fast. in something
You
else- in
can
something
drive
else.
about, 10 mile an hour faster than me on the bike.
Yeah, probably top
It's
speed
something
wise.
like
Yeah,
that.
maybe.
Well, not that. Not top speed. We've never done that. Only on a closed course.
not 79.
No.
Never.
No.
There's not like a couple of good, maybe 3/4 mile straights on 79.
There's some
you could
bangers
do.
out there. You got to be careful. The fucking deer are insane.
Oh,
where
there.
we
Well,
live.
I bounced one the other night, probably last year technically.
I'll tell you all about the
Dude, what was it? The week I bought my bike,
You
a
came
deer
up here.
ran into me on my way home from here. yeah.
here. Yeah.
I was like, why is he going so slow? Like he put his flashers on.
And the
like,
headlight. You remember the headlight like was pointed
yeah.
at the
Don't
ground?
say the road names.
No, I didn't say it.
I was just
I
letting
don't
you
know
know.
the
I
road
don't know.
names
I
up
don't
here,
know.
motherfucker. I just make turns. I know where to go.
Jesus Christ, dude! It's like he doesn't know internal sense of navigation is what it is.
See, I don't need road names. I just look at stuff, dude. I just know where I'm at.
I'm kind of based like that. I just know where I'm going.
Like you could just drop me anywhere in the lower 48. I'm gonna give it that, and I'll find my way home.
A couple days
you'll
max.
Find you'll find your way home for sure.
It'll take me about a week.
What else? What else you have to talk about?
Moving past it. Well, I think we
Don't get sour about it.
So let's sour.
Well,
bad radio.
I think let's talk about our fishing goals for 24. I feel like that's.
I'd like to catch a muskie. I've never caught a muskie.
Well, I can get you.
I
Guys,
have also never caught a muskie.
I can get you guys both.
That's
muskies,
all right.
But
This year,
I need 2 weekends.
Let's do it.
we're catching muskie.
I need 2 weekends out of you though. Like
That's
two,
easy.
two 1 days. No,
1 day. We needed 1 day.
Well, I'm saying 2 because I don't know. He might not come. You might not come. Who knows?
I'm gonna come.
No, we're gonna come.
They don't.
I'm gonna come.
For the record, I don't want to post because I have a picture of every fish I've ever caught for the past like 8 years saved.
You saved
out there.
all of them.
Yeah,
I have a
that's
lot
awesome.
I have
That
a
is-
lot of them, but not that many of them.
It's not impressive. Like
I'll show you mine. Show me yours. I mean, obviously you're gonna be more than me, but
It's like a terabyte of data.
no.
I'm serious. I have.
You do not have a
I would say-
terabyte
okay, let me-
of
let me-
fucking
let me-
fish pictures that you caught. You
let
do
me
not.
let me give you a
You
legit.
child porn, maybe.
Whoa, hold
fucking-
on. Number one.
Hey.
Number one. That you can't prove that. First of all. Number two. The government could put that on my computer. Like I said. Anyways, moving past it.
I would say you don't have
legitimately-
you don't have a terabit of fucking fish pictures of what you caught.
I think I do.
You know what the average size of
You
one
know
picture
how
is?
many pictures that is?
Well, they're high def. You don't understand. You don't understand. He doesn't.
There's so many pixels, bro.
He just doesn't
No,
understand.
seriously though, how many? Can we look this
I would
up?
say 23.
How many pictures do we think images?
That's it. I'll tell you
Is
right
it
now
terabyte?
because this is going to add.
I'm
to
gonna
this.
say over a billion
No,
images.
no. I'm gonna say.
me.
You're talking high resolution.
Over
images.
a billion images.
No.
I'm going to give you a general. Just go general.
I'm gonna.
average.
I'm gonna say 1 million pictures
That's wrong.
of high
Wrong.
quality. Well, we'll see. We'll See.
Wrong.
I don't believe that, but okay. How
Tell you right
how
now.
many fish did you catch last year?
Wrong.
All right, here you go. This
I think
is
I
saying
caught like one
listen,
fish last year.
12 megapixel, okay, which is pretty high.
Relatively
okay?
high quality. That's like early 2000s.
1 terabit, 250,000 photos.
Yeah, I would say 1 million.
What?
I'd say
That's a quarter of a million.
A million.
That seems awfully low.
1 million cell phone pictures.
I would say, because 12
terabyte
megapixels.
so much.
Not anymore. It really isn't.
So
a
much,
terabyte doesn't get us
information.
much on this video. Like raw videos fucking kills
Bro,
a terabyte.
we all remember like
512
the
megabytes.
PlayStation fucking cards.
Did you bring
the
that?
memory cards? What were they? 8 megabytes?
No,
Yeah.
16.
Megabytes.
64 was like the fucking the hog
Right now,
of
if you
the
don't
memory
have
cards.
if you don't have like a 10 or 100 terabyte hard drive, you're nothing now. You're a fucking stupid piece of shit.
Either way, let's recap. So, in 5 years of you taking pictures of your fish, you have 250,000 photos because I don't have that on my phone of everything.
No, I will say no. No,
I'm gonna guess
I
Neil
would
has
say-
about 300 photos.
No,
of fish.
no. We're talking.
I'll give you
maybe
500.
Maybe last.
I'll give you
year-
500.
Last year, I would say 300 fish.
All right,
bare
this
minimum.
week count it
Bare
up,
minimum.
and next week
I'll send them.
podcast
We'll
release
roll
the
them in.
number
We'll
of
roll them in.
fish.
I like that.
Hold
yeah.
on to that.
All right, I like that.
What are we guessing
Hold on.
here?
Number one, I have.
In 5 years total, is that
to,
is
to
that
be
what the-
fair,
All the fish.
I don't take pictures of bluegill or anything under 12 inches.
I'm
I'm prefacing. I'm
He's
prefacing.
gonna,
I'm
he's gonna
prefacing.
inflate the numbers.
Well, this is like the 2020 election here.
Oh, is it?
Well, I'm Biden.
I'm gonna give you
yeah.
the benefit of the doubt. I think in the past
I'm riding
5
with
years that
Biden.
you've been documenting, I bet you have 1,000 pictures.
Yeah,
I bet you have
I would say
1,000
1,000 is
pictures.
fair of decent fish.
Yeah, I would actually that seems fair.
I
But
will say I think
Neil had a big spike of catches at like 3 a.m. I remember. Yeah. I think it was catfishing that one night. Dude. You caught like 140,000 fish.
maybe pounds of fish. Yeah, maybe.
No, I think it was 140,000 fish at like 3 a.m.
It's possible.
I remember.
It's possible.
dude.
I mean, I was.
if you put
I
it
was
on a
remember-
chart, It
I
would
was
probably
up-
do one of these.
I
was-
think it would look
well-
like an F.
I was up in Detroit. I was really.
Detroit. Nah, you ain't never been to Detroit, dude.
You're
not even
I
built
drive
like
through.
that.
I drive through every fucking time. It's
You
the
drive through it
shittiest-
every day?
almost.
Right.
right?
Bro, if you go through the fucking north side, maybe, yeah. Honestly.
Well, that's a different story. I mean,
You gotta
the
watch it.
city-
There's a couple places around.
It's
Pittsburgh. a little
not
rough.
even.
Yeah.
Well, every city has its rough areas. Of
course.
but
Yeah.
Well, every rural area does too. I mean, there's
Absolutely, that's the thing.
there's nasty guys out here, man.
There's a-
I
if
mean-
you get some real poor rural areas,
Oh,
it's
my.
nasty stuff, dude.
Yep.
Real nasty trailer trash.
Yeah,
people.
and they're not afraid
Well,
either.
you can
They'll
use, I
steal
can't-
your shit, dude. They'll rob you. They'll stab you. And they just want some heroin or meth.
That's it. That's it.
They
Give them
really
what they
just
want.
drugs. That's
Nothing.
what they want.
No, I mean that's the American dream. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
I've lived in a trailer park or two.
Well,
man.
that's
Same.
what I
Me
can't-
too, me
I-
too.
I can't use the verbiage.
It's
you're
something
using,
else.
Well, don't culturally appropriate us.
That's
'cause
what
we
I'm
both
saying.
grew up in trailers.
Well, I can
so-
see that by sweatshirt. Yeah, I get that. Him is a little more confusing. I don't understand. He lived in a trailer. What?
You would never guess it
He's
from
got
me.
a full Puma tracksuit.
Well,
on. Like I can't.
I fucking.
But the Fox beanie though, that does
That
allude
does
to like
scream
like
to
dirt
it,
bikes.
like,
This
Yeah,
guy
that
rides a couple
sort of-
dirt bikes.
Yeah, that's sort of-
he's a little.
Yeah, that gets you there.
I'll
But-
tell you what. This is my message to everyone. If you can, ride a motorcycle, man.
Absolutely.
God
At,
damn.
at least once or learn how.
Gotta
to.
do it.
Yeah.
It's like the best thing ever.
It's so good.
If you're in Pennsylvania, take the safety course. It's free.
Of course.
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
And it's-
PAMP is what the PAMP.com I think is what it is.
You'll learn so much about
PAMSP.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, MS.
Yeah.
Something like
all right.
that.
MSP or something.
Yeah, it's a lot of letters.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered with that. We're American.
All mashed up.
Like I said, it will make you a better driver. Of
course. I did
and,
it.
And riding a
I was
bike,
glad I
is-
did.
You should just know how to drive a bike, and then you know how to drive a manual transmission car if you know how to drive a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the bike
It
is
sets
harder.
the tone if you don't know how to drive a stick, or vice versa. If you don't know how to ride a motorcycle,
Once
you
you-
can drive a stick, you can probably ride a bike.
It isolates your individual arms and
Mechanics.
legs. So like knowing to isolate each one of these just makes you a better
It's good for you.
everything. Yeah.
We've never talked about this in the podcast, but medically speaking, people that ride motorcycles into their 50s have higher cognitive resilience.
No
quote
shit.
unquote.
Well, and probably testosterone too, to be
Well,
honest. with you.
absolutely. That would goes without saying.
Well, it's just like people that like to go skydiving and this and that. Like there's people that
No.
seek.
this is
Well, that's
That-
different. Are you
this
talking
is
about the
adrenaline
feline,
rush,
the feline blood poison
no,
thing?
that's
The rat. What is it?
Yeah,
The,
yeah. It's
You talk about the brain parasite.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Like from like South America,
It's
like
from
everyone,
rats,
in,
yeah.
everyone in like Brazil,
It's
and,
rats
uh,
and cats
it's
or
from
something.
Cats. I can't. Fuck,
It,
I'm
it
looking
gives people
dumb,
like
but-
high T and like high sex drive, and
Yeah.
it
No,
makes them want to.
it's high
do
risk.
crazy
it's
shit.
high
Yeah.
risk.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the brain parasite thing. I'm
Yeah.
talking about. The word.
It's the same thing.
worms.
Same thing.
It's the
Yep.
same.
It's
thing.
crazy, man.
What the fuck is it called?
I don't know. Maybe I got it because I like all that shit.
Look it up.
So,
'Cause I'm gonna be.
You
very,
might.
I'm gonna be very butthurt when you talk about it, and I.
You get cats pissed over you all the time, so you probably
like
have
going
it.
fast.
well,
dude.
no, because I don't live at Dave's house.
I need another one of these.
Absolutely. don't ever
Don't ever.
Don't ever
Don't even
hesitate.
ask.
don't hesitate. It's a real Thundergun Express.
This is called the cat.
No.
That was because I dropped it.
Sorry, that stinks a little bit.
What the fuck?
You
is it
stink.
called?
Yo,
Fuck.
can I?
Well, you got to kind of tuck it off camera.
Why?
Just
It's
because.
just a vape.
Who cares?
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's just a Nick vape, that's sort of cool.
I need my Nick. You need some Nick?
The old Nick
I
stick.
might.
Nick stick. What would I? Is it FIP? Oh, what would they call this?
What are we looking up again? I'm at
It's-
loss.
It's the parasite that.
Look up Brazilian brain parasite.
No.
Dog. I'm telling you, I'm like it. Google's for idiots like me. Just Google's those couple words. It'll
This is-
figure
this-
it out for you. what it's meant for.
Toxoplasmosis.
That's it. And
did
that
it
was-
take me-
that's what-
How
that's
did
it.
it take me
Toxoplasmosis
10 seconds to find?
Brazilian.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I didn't know what to search. I'm not simple-minded like you. I just got to do intricate, too many words. Too many
Hold on.
Like $5
Simple-minded
words.
like me?
Simple Jack over here.
This motherfucker, dude.
Like
I am slightly simple-minded. I'm not going to lie. Like,
So am I.
who doesn't? It's easier that way. It's,
Yeah.
Do you not want to just be fucking just cruising?
Yes.
Like, isn't that the best?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to work,
Don't
punch in,
make
punch
shit
out, come
too
home.
hard for yourself, dude. Why would you do that? Why,
Well, because it comes with benefits.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Well, yeah,
It
high
does.
risk, high reward,
It
right?
does.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, at
you have
times
to-
it
you
can,
have
but,
to-
but it's
for our-
not always like that.
No,
It's not
don't
always
don't.
like that.
We want our listeners to take risks.
You do
But-
have to take
but-
risks.
Well, you know, you ride
For everybody
bikes.
right now, take a risk and make sure you go to our website.
It smells like shit, right?
Yeah, sorry about that. Make sure send us some donations.
Yeah, billions.
Take a
of
risk.
dollars.
Take a
Now,
risk.
It's funny that you started to do that, and I'm getting it now.
He fucking snuck one out.
No, it's the same one.
Kim
It's
Jong.
Kim took like 10 minutes to get over here then?
It's stuck in the wolf. The wolf
It's stuck in the fibers.
It's so heavy.
It's done now.
It's the king clause, dude. Standard procedure.
Jesus.
Standard procedure.
Oh
you should,
my
You should have read the
God.
lease. You should have read the lease.
It's so fucking dense. Like if I'm gonna set the tone for this fart.
Hey, Tone.
It's a light,
Uh,
stale,
creamy.
stale. Like that's what I'm gonna give. This thing smells like it's 1,000,000 years old.
well, it was in
It's
the,
not very pungent.
It
but
was-
It's
it
just
was-
stale.
It was in the deep butt. Okay, that's fair assumption.
Well, that will tell you that if you know about farts and poops,
Well,
is
yeah,
that
I'm a bit of an archaeologist myself.
I don't have to
yeah.
shit. That was just some trapped air.
No, he's got the compacted feces like John Wayne. The man died with like 63 pounds of compacted feces.
It's
in
like
his colon,
it's
dude.
like Elvis, dude. His blood pressure is just gonna pop him one day. His blood just has nowhere to go.
Elvis fucking that motherfucker got real fat and then
Oh, yeah.
probably did like way too much coke
Very
at the end
yeah.
there.
Very based.
Like he went back to the coke. He hadn't done any in a while, and he was like, baby,
It's like
I think I could leave bang up about 2 gram tonight.
I got a
And
gram.
he
here.
fucking
Popped.
Yeah, he hit that 1.5 grams, and
It's like Chris Farley, dude. It's
Rest
the
in
same
piss.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Same
yeah.
thing,
yeah.
dude.
dude, the best.
Billy Mays,
the best shit.
It got 'em
Chris
all,
Farley.
dude.
Well, not-
anything,
not Billy
if you ask
Mays.
me.
Billy Mays, it got Billy.
No.
Oh, it did.
So
Billy Mays here.
I have an exclusive on Billy Mays.
Okay, I'm in
So,
this.
when I worked for a, and I'm not gonna, I'm going to relieve most of the pertinent details out of it. But I worked for a
Company.
corporate
Company.
aircraft charter company in the greater Pittsburgh area, and we flew a lot of high end clientele, right? So we flew like Eric Clapton, like a bunch of people. No big deal.
Cool.
Jeffrey
but-
Epstein.
So
Hey, no, he had his own thing.
Yeah,
going
like I said,
on.
he landed. He landed.
He had his
Oh,
own
he was
jet and
way.
everything.
He's a tier up here.
like
This
I
is
said,
this,
yeah.
Ken
like I
was,
said,
yeah.
he was a little suck boy on the plane, but it's fine. He was a lot younger than. But
I've actually got to meet a decent amount of a celebrity, if you will. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for the story, anyhow. So one of our flight attendants on this corporate Gulfstream that we operated. Okay,
I'm sorry.
it was the suck boy thing, dude. I can't.
that's fine.
Little suck boy.
Like I said, he was a lot younger. But anyway, so a lot of high end celebrities.
So obviously, one of these flight attendants probably had some privy, right? Because she. Well, yeah, not
how-
gonna be-
how
Well, I thought it was
how
a lady
busty-
boy.
How busty?
I'm not gonna tell you the company, but
No,
this,
but how-
the man that hold on,
how
wait,
busty- how
the
busty?
man that owned this company and this charter outfit, very renowned in this area, I'll just say, but he put it this way, he owns all this stuff, okay, and this person that was the flight attendant, this woman,
Yeah.
was Billy Mays' granddaughter. Or was it It was some sort of direct relation,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
But knew it, and the day it happened, she was in tears. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But he got fucking smashed in the head with
Some luggage.
Yeah, some luggage on it. And
Billy Mays did?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so is he all right
allegedly.
though?
No, he's dead. as fuck,
He's
but-
very dead.
He died from luggage?
Well, wait though, because they
What?
they said it was
I need
blunt
the
force.
Oh, sorry.
They said it was blunt force trauma, which very well could be true, but the cocaine probably helped.
Well, no, hold on. Number one, yeah, I'm not saying he's
Very thin, high
I'm not
pressure.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm not
It
saying.
definitely would help with pain.
I'm not saying he didn't get bashed in the head. Not saying.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't
yeah.
know any of this at all. This is new.
yeah.
This is news to me.
Breaking news.
I'm just hearing this for the first time.
Yeah.
to the face.
Either way,
China.
getting a little hammed, but I'm trying to at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
piece together the people I work with and all that. But that was her grandfather.
Yeah,
I
grandfather
can't fuck
probably.
it.
Grandfather,
I don't want to.
I'm gonna say cousin's uncle. Or
No.
No. It was a direct.
He's late 50s, like
damn.
maybe early
Real
60s.
boomer.
Yeah, absolutely, the biggest boomer.
Real boomer.
But
yeah.
probably
that
ba-
dude partied his whole life.
Wow.
probably.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well,
I
the
said-
new dude, that fucking.
No,
The
Billy
new-
Mays.
the new Billy
What are you
Mays.
talking about? The new
That fucking.
dude.
He's got that.
There's a new one.
Of course, the dude with the fucking
replaced
towels.
him?
The ShamWow guy is the guy.
Oh,
who
that
replaced
guy's in jail, isn't
no,
he?
hold on,
He
no.
assaulted the hooker.
ShamWow
Yeah, he-
replaced Billy Mays.
No, he's already out though. He's been out.
He's been out, dude. Since
Yeah.
Billy Mays died.
Yeah,
dude.
that dude's been in jail for like 10
2014,
years.
No,
he's been-
Billy Mays
We're
died.
gonna roll that in. His mugshot.
What?
It's
Billy Mays died, and
Yeah, yeah.
it had been around like
I think 2012.
2012. Yeah, somewhere around
2012.
there. Yeah,
but ShamWell guy, I think he went to jail in
forgot about that
2013.
Oh, yeah.
I think
he got
14.
beat up by a hooker. But
No,
He beat
well,
the
hold on, no,
hooker.
no, I
there's-
think it was opposite.
Nah, he roughed
I think
her
the
up.
hooker fucking
he
No, dude, he wowed her. He sham wowed her.
louder.
the computer bashed me back a little
You
bit.
think the guy selling sham wow is gonna fucking let some stupid hooker get the best of him?
He wanted
Number
it.
one-
He's
number
gonna
one-
fucking beat
Hold
her
on,
ass.
time out. We got to talk about what the guy's into first, because
Hookers, apparently.
Cocaine.
But no, well, hold on, because I feel like he was getting.
I think
pegged.
that guy smoked meth.
I think he was getting pegged.
That was when meth was still kind of new, I think.
I think he was getting pegged.
Right?
Honestly.
Like
What I'm saying is, I think there was a very muscular woman,
pegging him.
and I think they got into it because she probably got a little too
That's
physical.
why they sold ShamWows?
No, I'm saying the ShamWows cleaned up the mess.
Look at this
but
dude. First of all, just for visual reference for conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Look
You
at that
think
fucking
guy's-
dude.
You don't have to
He
tell me.
looks
I
like
know,
he's doing a karate move right there. And
I
he's
know.
just holding the thing.
I know who we're all talking
He's not
about
letting some
here.
stupid hooker.
You know that?
Fucking,
No,
like,
it's
I'm not gonna
not-
say last
he's gonna
name.
fucking
You're talking about like a 200-pound, like built,
hand of God. He's gonna give her the hand of God.
I don't believe it.
I'm not going to say last name.
But it's like a methy version. It's a methy hand of God.
That man is maybe 120 pounds.
Do you know what it looks
maybe.
like?
no, he's
120,
like
120. Guaranteed.
no.
Look at him.
I'll bet you he's 6 foot, 200 pounds.
No.
Look it up. Look up his height and weight.
I'm talking
at the
but
time
yeah.
of the video.
You know who that dude looks like? A friend of ours when we were younger. I'm not going to say the last name. Steve.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Just
now that
say-
you say that,
Yeah.
it looks like a skinny bitch version of him.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
And you said he's 200 pounds. I don't get it.
No.
Oh, what am I looking up? What am I looking up?
His height
Height
and weight.
and weight. I need his height and weight.
But
dude.
he's in jail, so I don't know.
Well, they probably got the specs then.
That's probably
maybe,
true,
probably.
yeah.
I mean,
They probably gave us.
So this
all
guy's
the-
name was Vince. Vince Offer.
Vince Offer height and weight.
Let me just make sure that's true.
you'll find the information. It's a matter of time.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, he's got an IMDb.
Well, he's been in a lot of productions.
I feel like that guy did amateur porn.
yeah.
Like he seems like the kind of guy. He's definitely.
He's still
It was-
active.
He did some gay shit.
See?
Well, I was gonna say gay for pay. For sure, gay for pay.
Well, his other names is Vince Shlomi.
Yeah.
Whoa!
How many people got multiple names? You know,
How many
like,
tunnels was he
How many
digging?
names you need, dude?
Let me check the early life real quick just to make sure.
I was gonna say, how many tunnels has this guy been found in?
I think he has a tunnel.
I think Ken.
He is the tunnel.
Yeah.
the tunnel.
He's got a beat out construction tunnel.
Nah.
We're not these guys defending him.
Ken empathizes with him.
Can we
That's
get a
why-
height and weight over here?
he's
Not available.
That information's just not available.
Not available.
I'm guessing. All right, let's.
140 max.
I'm gonna step it back. I'm
250.
gonna go 5'8", 170.
No.
Yeah.
Vince, give us a call
On a
whenever
good
you hear
day.
this.
I'm saying 140 max at whatever height between
think
5'10 and like 5'9. 140 max.
Okay,
Look
I'll give you that.
Look how thin he is, dude. He's a.
Well, he's gone.
I think he
has
has a
angular
40 pound
gun.
cock.
Jesus on the cross.
I think he has a 40-pound cock on him.
Crucifixion was great for your core.
No, he's got an absolute gourd.
No, well, maybe
Third arm.
Maybe that's why he was so thin, because like he was really
Third
chucked
leg.
up in that scene. I don't know, because it's made in Germany. I mean, they make all the best stuff.
Right. Exactly. Why do you think they picked this guy? He's got an absolute fucking monster.
But it drains all his acting ability.
Right. He's an idiot. He's a horrible acter. But
He's
the
been
whole
mewing
thing
though.
is-
That jaw.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Take a look
He's
back.
definitely been edging and mewing.
there's
for
a reason
sure.
they got the guy in tight pants.
Well, are they gray sweatpants? Is the question. I think we all.
They're not gray sweatpants, but they're tight.
He's got to have a
And
fucking.
they got it hiding under the table for most of the thing for a reason.
He might tuck it.
He might.
I don't think he can.
He can't.
I don't know. I can if it's not it's not like
I tuck mine all the time.
all the time
In or out?
all the time implies.
I don't jam it in me.
Are you fruit bowled all day?
I tape it to my asshole.
You can get. Wow.
Well, that's because it's nice and tight. He can really maneuver around.
So you have really fat nuts.
See, that's what all the
And like,
best.
there's
No,
I would have to go like twist my balls and
So,
cock into
Ken's
a
on
pretzel to.
I will say Ken's kind of onto something here. I will say. I think all the greatest athletes, performers, everything they really
I don't think so. I think
Mush,
they're.
they tape
I
and
think they're
mush.
letting it hang and go.
not
All natural,
I don't
dude.
think. Well, I'm not saying it's
the only way to
It's
go.
not
Dangerous.
It's not natural.
You have to.
But I think it's protecting your future is what it is.
I like a boxer brief. I'm a boxer brief guy.
It depends, dude. They have to fit right. They have to hold the.
I like it being
Appropriate-
held in place. And not,
No, because I don't want it to get too.
I don't want it bounce,
constricted.
but I don't want it bouncing. Smacking around.
Well, no, it might. I mean, it might.
Especially if you're
it's-
running or
No, but
you know.
you use that and sort of.
I don't run though.
I think Ken probably exercises more than both of us.
I do
No,
some decent
no,
exercising.
I think
Maybe
Ken's,
you.
Ken's
Maybe you.
consistent.
You-
I will
you
say
still go to the gym all the
we've
time,
all
right?
been consistent, but I mean,
Oh, you're
I'm not-
better than I am.
I'm
No,
very
no, no.
inconsistent. I get my exercise from work, honestly.
I'm very fat. It's standard
I'm
winter
I'm probably the
procedure.
fattest of all of us. Honestly.
No,
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop the shirts off here in a second.
Then I'll win this.
I'm winning this
Yeah.
fat competition.
I think I'm seriously probably sitting at like 215, 220 right now.
I
Well,
believe it. I
I'm
believe
the
it.
biggest I've ever been.
So I'm 215, remember, but I don't know what our height difference is.
I think you're like an inch taller than me.
No,
That's bullshit.
I think you guys are both the same height, 5'9", and like
That's
I'm
bullshit,
fighting about it.
I'm like
Fighting about it
5'9"
for a
on a
long
tall
time.
day.
bro.
Honestly, I'm
No,
5'9".
I'm straight up 5'11", and I'll fucking prove
He's
it
not
anytime you
5'11".
want.
I don't
He's not
want to.
5'11".
I don't want to insert the picture of us.
Ken's
standing
about
in
an
the
inch
studio.
taller than me. I'm 5'9".
Bullshit.
He's
Stand up right
5'10".
now.
I can't. I
Ken's
can't.
5'10".
Pull my headset out.
I'm not gonna stand up, dude. I'm not gonna dignify you with a response because people are gonna see me. And I'm
We're getting old. He's shrinking. He refuses to admit it.
like I said. I think you guys are 5'10" on a.
He's
good day.
5'11" with heels.
5'10" on a good day.
Bro, I am
I think-
5'11".
He's got extensions.
I have
in his Hey
doctor.
Dudes
I
right
have
now.
doctor records.
Yeah, okay. When you got those fucking Ron DeSantis boots on, you're 5'11". Yeah, I believe that. That sounds about right.
He wears some big boosters, is what I hear. He's got some fucking heels on him.
Like I said, I'll give you 5'10". I'll give you 5'10" all day. I'll give you 5'10" all day.
Napoleon
All day.
Bonaparte down there.
All right, listen. So after this, we'll go down and we'll measure on a beam
I'm
down
gonna-
there.
We're gonna
do
get
a-
a video of it. We're gonna get a video of it.
That's
'cause-
fine. We'll pop it on there.
Yeah.
On
I'm
right now.
not gonna let it.
5'11".
No.
I'm calling it now.
With-
Ken is 5'10",
With or without shoes.
with no shoes, with socks on,
5'9".
up against the board.
5'9".
He's 5'10",
5'9".
Well, then you're 5'8",
probably maybe 5'9".
and then you're
5'9".
5'8".
Yeah, 5'8".
No, Neil's gonna be
5'6", maybe 5'6".
6'2".
No,
no shoes.
I think 6'3" is fair for me because I honestly
No shoes, 6'2", no hat.
I don't like to tell people I'm 6'4", but I am.
Well, then why don't you tell him that?
I'm trying to tell them like I think I'll measure in 6'3" if we legitimately measure.
Why would you tell him not want to tell him 6'4"
Well,
if you think you're
because
going to be 6'4"?
you
We're
guys
gonna do
are
this
also gonna
accurately.
fucking really try to
No, we're not.
Cut me
we're-
down.
No, we're
How
not doing
can
this.
I cut you down? I'm fucking below you.
I think I got.
I got to start at the ankles if I'm
6'3",
gonna cut.
6'3" all day. I'll
that's
give
fine.
it
All right,
myself. Bare
Here-
minimum.
you heard it here. So we'll try it out. We'll do it down below, but we're doing this fairly accurately. There's
Absolutely.
not going to be any
There's going to be
trickery.
a level
Yeah,
involved.
No tunnels, no anything like that. You know, it'll
Yeah,
be
right. We don't roll like
Fair
that.
game. Fair game.
We stay above ground.
I'm telling you. I'll make sure it's fair.
I'm gonna expose you.
I
to
would
the
check
world.
some tunnels out though.
Oh, same dude.
Well,
I
I mean-
I'll tunnel. I tunneled my way into my wife last night for sure. That's for sure. I did.
Oh,
Standard procedure.
It was awesome.
You know. Well,
nice.
I'm glad.
Just,
I'm
you
glad.
got to do it. I mean, get yours. You know.
A man can't survive.
I can't
Without
focus
it,
if I don't get my nut. Everybody knows that.
You got to. You'll turn into a fucking
You're feral, dude.
Dahmer, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
mean, you
You know?
might. You might. He was kind of a. Very.
I feel like that's like every cop.
No, they
They all
really.
fucking don't get their nut, and they just go
Yes.
home, beat their wives.
Well, hold on. I was gonna.
fucking.
Statistically speaking, yes. I don't want to say it because it's kind of a faux pas topic, but yes, there is a.
Some of them are normal,
Statistically, 40%
Yeah.
of
But
police.
I've had good
domestic
interactions
violence.
with the police, honestly.
Yep.
Every time.
They've
Almost.
always treated me right, but I'm also.
I've had.
like,
Well, we've
yeah,
had a couple times
right,
in
right.
Erie. In Erie, they were pretty based.
I will say that every industry has their good eggs, their bad eggs. I just tend to see more bad eggs in the police
A
industry.
bad apple will spoil the bushel.
There you
I've
have
also had a lot of interactions with cops just
well,
due to my
same.
motorcycle riding.
It really. I think I've been pulled over the most on a
Unfortunately.
motorcycle. Yeah,
That's what's got me in the most trouble on
we
the
could.
street.
We're going to chronicle that or what? That could be
What
a
do you
whole
mean?
episode
Oh,
of times we've been pulled
motorcycle
over.
stuff, yeah.
Interactions
Oh, we
with
should
the
do.
police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a bad one. I bought a van, a Chevy. It was an Astro. I think it
Astro,
was.
yeah.
Dude,
Of a
one
Tanner.
of the best vehicles
Very
ever
base, yeah.
fucking made.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Bought off Tanner Ballsack.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I was driving it home that day, and I got pulled over, and I ended up having a couple cops after me saying it was a stolen vehicle, guns drawn. I was
Oh
like,
my
dog,
God.
I have a temp
Felony stop.
registration.
Felony,
I'm ready to
yeah,
blast
felony
this
stop
guy.
guns
Oh
are
my!
out.
I was like, dude, I'm fucking 18 years old. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm scared to death.
I don't know what to fucking do. I'm driving a van. It does look like a rape van. Let's
It is.
be honest.
It is.
You know?
But it's. I mean, it's a based rape van.
Oh man,
See, the Astro's not the rape van. It's the half
that's the
ton
Ford.
pickup.
That's the Ford.
Oh,
E,
like the
E-
Sprinters.
E150s and the
E250.
Chevy 1500
Yeah,
vans.
They upgraded those.
No windows
That's
in
the
the back.
rapey stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no windows.
They
That's-
upgraded the
very
sprinters.
based,
The
very
sprinters
based.
rape pretty hard now.
Yeah, well,
Sprinters are up there.
there's
Yeah.
motherfuckers that live in those things.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Oh,
all
yeah.
these hipsters all over.
Hold
the
on.
place.
I will say very based because when I was up in Michigan, bro, like there was people living out of their vans. I was like, this is.
If
The
you got the
pinnacle-
right degree and the right
Bro,
job and you work from home all
not
the
even-
time,
It's
Of course.
why not?
You have to have enough nut to just live off of the interest. Is really what it is.
Sure.
Right?
If you can get like $5 million together,
Okay.
Yeah, let me do that.
you can in the next 20 years. You can go.
Maybe.
If
Maybe.
you live poor enough
I'm telling you, dude.
and you
can,
save like literally all your money that you make, yes, it is possible.
you can do it. It's,
You know, if you're at the lower end of middle class right now, we'll say $75,000 a
you
year,
still can.
and you live off of like $5,000 a year.
No,
like
that's
super
that's
hipster.
that's unnecessary. That's I would say 15 max is your
And that's
baseline.
very possible to live it for $5,000 or less
yeah, well,
a year.
I'm saying
if you are able to purchase some property and fucking live off of it, essentially, especially if you were living in a van off of your property.
well by the river,
it's
yeah.
very possible. No, I'm being completely serious. It would suck ass though.
So
I would
let's-
not want to live like that. I like my house and my,
You're right.
my shower.
It's
and-
not like you have all the same amenities. We have a shower house.
But it's
No.
not.
It's
no, it's
you
not
you
the
start
same.
the fire and then it heats the water.
I don't have to
and-
start a fire. I just turn my heat up.
Yeah, but I'm
What the fuck are
talking
you
about
talking
I'm
about?
talking about in a situation where, hey, it's the end of the world.
Sure.
We all made it.
Well, I'm
Up
gonna
here.
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
Well, like I said,
We'll be
we'll have
I
to
think.
we'll have to eventually make accommodations for yourself.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll figure it out.
Life
I'll
is not
bring 'em.
about the convenience. Surviving is not.
Well, it's not about
convenience.
it's not about the slop of like Netflix anymore. It's about like survival.
It's way past that. It's way past that.
I'll tow my accommodations here.
Yeah, right.
Literally.
Ken's got a nice trailer. We could probably ask Blind Dave about it.
Okay, I'll fucking steal a sleeper cab.
Oh yeah,
A big rig. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
gotta find that diesel.
all it
Better
needs
find
is
that
the truck.
diesel.
I don't need the.
I'll probably just move in a couple houses down the street. You know the house I'm talking about.
You can move in.
We'll clear it out.
One down.
We're
clean
gonna
it up.
clear it. Yeah.
Clean it up.
Honestly, yeah, that's pretty sound.
And we'll start we
Colony.
own, we
Colony.
Well, we own this intersection of this road.
That's all.
up
Yeah.
here. It's
You guys have your thing.
it's
We
a
have
tax.
ours.
You have
It's
to
like
pay,
Ken's
you have to
last
pay
house.
to get through.
We
Well,
just kind of own the area.
yeah. They know. It's a standard.
I did it with the last house. I'll do it again here. You know.
Like,
you already have.
It's fucking Saturday. Like, just let them do their thing, or
Yep. They know. They didn't bark.
no.
I
Nobody
will-
ever barks at us.
I will say your last neighbors at your last house were.
Well, listen. They knew
Amazing.
if you
Shout
beat
out.
the Georgia
Shout out.
Bulldog, you're gonna feel the bulldog bite.
You're gonna get bit.
Yeah, that's all.
Standard procedure. Like I said, your last neighbors. I mean, bless their hearts.
They're glad. They had a party, a block party whenever I fucking moved out.
I believe. I mean,
Good people.
Yeah.
really good people.
Good folks. Good folks.
I don't think there was everybody on that street was full time. Actually,
Dude, when the cops walked up, we were fucking just
that was.
blasting ass all over that place. I was like, oh my God, we're going to get shot. No, he was cool, dude.
He was worried about getting blasted. He was
Definitely
concerned.
outnumbered and
Yeah.
outgunned.
Absolutely, he was very concerned, but he was a nice guy. You know?
Yes, he was.
He walked up, hey guys, like, what's going on?
Shut
Like,
it down, guys.
yeah,
It's getting a little late.
pretty cool. Like, oh, this is a nice setup because we built that whole
getting
fucking
dark
backstop
out.
back there. It was
Yeah.
a whole
I had
thing.
some sweat into that. So.
Oh yeah.
We'll roll that clip in of the shotgun
Oh,
drop.
that's
Oh, yeah.
the best single-handed best clip I think that I have on my phone.
I caught it, motherfucker.
I
It's
also
beautiful.
I have the same exact clip of you right over there that I was gonna roll into that edit.
Did I
that
do a
made
flip
the
one
other-
too?
Absolutely.
I can't remember it.
Remember when I
I do
blew
remember
my
this.
hand open?
Oh yeah.
the
yeah.
little, it'll catch you.
It's a single shot Stevenson. Like,
Yeah, it'll get
break
you.
action. It's got the fucking the big.
I
got
forgot
the
you had that
unlockers and hammer.
gouge. Yeah, you had a big
Oh, yeah.
deep gash in you.
That's the first
Yeah.
gun I was given. I was like 12 years old. I got it for Christmas. It was a single action.
The
you,
worst.
You break the barrel down, 12 gauge.
You
I
need,
was happier than a horse.
They're
you need
bangers.
you need a break action 22 at that age. Like your
Yeah.
daughter when she's about like
No, I was ready
eight-
for it, dude.
9 years old.
We were hitting the
We'll-
turkey shoots every Sunday and fucking winning money and guns and
Well, hold
this
on.
and
Let's
that.
let's.
It was
well,
awesome.
now you're kind of speaking my language here. What are we talking about? Are we?
We need to join a gun
Is
club.
this a betting thing or like a?
You the turkey shoots, you pay like $20 and you get a slot and you shoot a paper plate with a 12 gauge shotgun, whatever you bring. They hand you the load though.
Okay.
They load the shells because
Yeah.
I did it
people
with you.
cheat,
I was at your
I will,
grandpa's
yeah.
ranch.
yeah, and we would.
We
yes.
were going to, but not the.
You could actually still cheat. You could
Well,
sneak have one in your hand, but they hand you the shell.
Let me
like,
load
swap
this
them
and-
as you're
yeah,
loading
yeah.
it. But if you really wanted to be a piece of shit,
Put a slug in there.
at your local gun club, you could rob everyone there. Yes.
No.
Anyway, no, you fucking pay like $20, shoot a paper plate with a shotgun, and there's a little target stamped on the back side of the paper plate, which you can't even see. And if your BB goes through the little crosshair of this miniature target, you win that round. And they check all the paper plates. And
see.
It was sweet. I enjoyed it, and they had the vodka soaked cherries.
Oh, yeah.
we used to fucking crush
Oh,
it.
dude.
We were well underage, and we
Hell
were
yeah.
there fucking
Yeah.
housing them,
Well,
dude.
I'm allowed to
couple
eat a
of those,
cherry.
You,
I
you
mean,
get the right place like that, they'll definitely let the miners.
Oh, yeah.
slip a few in there.
I'm not talking
not
about the
me,
coal
not
miners.
me. No,
That's
this-
all I'm saying.
this is not a
Oh,
Jeff.
I was.
This is not a Jeff Epps situation. It's very above board.
Yeah,
You know, not the one I went to.
it's innocent.
Number one, what kind of bird shot are you using? What distance?
Probably 2 3/4.
I don't know. They hand you a shell, man.
Yeah, but-
I think they just buy like some standard ass like Winchester shit bullshit.
I just wanted everybody to have the same shell. That's all,
One-
just to make it consistent.
One BB through the X is like anybody's game.
That's the whole thing. It's
it's
random.
random.
It's random.
We should do it here,
If you
like
hit the
you said.
plate, you have a good chance of winning. That's the best chance you have.
Yeah.
Like, there's no.
It was only 15 yards, 20 yards. It was pretty close.
Yeah, it's literally like you can't miss, but if you do miss, like you probably had a couple too many.
But even if you did miss, you still had a chance because the bird shot there.
Somebody's BB might hit your
You're
fucking
right.
target. Like it's possible. They're pretty close. I remember they were like,
Let the games begin.
you hit
this
it
summer.
and it flipped down, like, the plate dropped or it would swing or whatever. But the fucking one wasn't covered. Like, you would just get showered with BBs the whole time. They were coming back at you just a little bit, like just enough to sting,
If it's that close, like
Yeah.
any sort of ricochet is very possible.
We're just like,
When shooting a gun, any ricochet,
Of
is
course.
possible, but
But I will
careful.
say, if we're doing it this year here, we're going to do a little like mock setup. Same idea. Let's do it for money, though. Like,
absolutely.
not with you? No, absolutely not.
Well, because he's going to gang up on us. is
Yeah,
what it's
he
gonna
will. He'll single us out.
be. Every time.
no, Jacqueline will be the person that is the moderator as usual. So
She is
there's no
a
trickery
fair-
involved.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. She's fair.
Listen, we're at the hour mark.
Are we?
Yeah, let's shut it down.
Any other points that we need to get to? Or?
What are we at right now?
think
What's it say over there?
We've went well over time.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, it's
Shut it down. Have a beer or two here in the shop.
good.
Measure each other.
Oh yeah, we need.
Oh yeah,
that's
we did.
coming. Yeah. I'm gonna post.
I thought
that.
you were trying to touch my cock again.
Well, but it's gonna be a little bit of both.
Again.
A little bit of both.
Again?
Thanks everybody for joining us, John. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for
everyone.
coming up and in color with you for the first time. This is
on
great.
Video, yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Well, everyone thought you were black last time, but
Really?
yeah,
It's implied, but
Nice.
we'll see you next time. Obviously, hit all the socials and the phone number 412-613-1116. All the good stuff. RealYinzBoys@gmail.com.
yeah, just you'll find us.
See you. Bye.